Good afternoon. I am Vanessa with the 12 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, 19 more COVID deaths and 462 new cases recorded. The Health Ministry says booster program for COVID-19 vaccine is coming. A body is found near a primary school, and internationally, the World Health Organization warns of high infection risk around the world with new COVID variant. And now the news in detail. TNT's active COVID-19 cases have crossed 10,500, with 462 new infections recorded in the last 24 hours. The Ministry of Health in its clinical update said the results are from samples taken between Friday and yesterday and not the last 24 hours only. This brings the number of overall confirmed positives to 70,598. Meanwhile, 19 more people have died due to the virus. The patients were 8 elderly men, 7 elderly women, a middle-aged man, and 3 middle-aged women. The ministry noted that 9 patients had multiple comorbidities, including diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease, kidney disease, asthma, and obesity. 8 people had one comorbidity, diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, or a psychiatric concern, while the remaining 2 patients had no known comorbidity. This brings the total number of COVID-19 related deaths to 2,134. As for vaccinations, 643,911 are partially vaccinated, while 642,105 are fully vaccinated. Over 22,000 have received booster shots. Health Minister Terence Diasing said government will soon be moving forward with a booster program to administer third doses of the COVID-19 vaccine for those who have already received 2 doses or a single Johnson & Johnson vaccine dose. Speaking at yesterday's Ministry of Health briefing, Diasing said in the coming weeks or 2, the public will be provided with more information regarding a booster program for those who are eligible to receive their third doses. Over the weekend, 84,000 doses of the Sinopharm COVID-19 vaccine arrived into the country. Diasing said TNT now has a total of 625,000 doses in stock, which he said surpasses the country's current needs and can be used for the booster program. The body of a man was discovered in a drain in Belmont yesterday. The deceased has yet to be positively identified up to this morning. According to reports, at about 5:30 p.m. yesterday, residents of Maryland observed a large object wrapped in an orange cloth in a drain off the roadway in the vicinity of a primary school. The shape appeared to be that of a human being, and the police were notified. Upon investigating, the officers observed the body of a man. The victim was clad in boxer underwear and his arms were bound. The victim's head and legs were also wrapped in plastic. The body bore injuries, however. A post-mortem has been ordered pending identification to determine the cause of death. Internationally, the World Health Organization has warned that the Omicron coronavirus variant poses a high risk of infection surges around the globe. The WHO said the variant could lead to severe consequences in some regions. The head of the organization on Monday renewed a call for a global push to get vaccines to poorer nations. He warned that COVID-19 is not done with us yet. The variant was detected in South Africa earlier this month, with initial evidence suggesting it has a higher reinfection risk. South Africa has been praised for its prompt reporting of the new variant. And that was the 12 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, 19 more COVID deaths and 462 new cases recorded. The Health Ministry says booster program for COVID-19 vaccine is coming soon. A body is found near a primary school, and internationally, the World Health Organization warns of high infection risk around the world with new COVID variant. Good afternoon, I am Vanessa Thomas.
News from the street. 919